Kylie Jenner is being accused of stealing Makeup by Mario's best-selling eyeshadow palette.
Fans are calling out Kylie Jenner for blatantly ripping off one of her best friends. Kylie and Kylie Cosmetics announced that they were coming out with a lip butter. And fans were quick to notice that it was exactly Rove's peptide lip treatment.
And I'm looking at it, and we've dressed Kylie before, so I just thought it was old stuff. Eventually, after getting so many DMs, I started looking into it and took a dive, and I was so shocked. Look at this. Guys, am I tripping, or did Kylie Jenner just rip off my entire...
The fashion world moves fast. One moment, you're sitting on top of the empire, and the next moment, that same empire starts to crack right beneath your feet. And lately, nobody knows that feeling better than Kylie Jenner. For years, Kylie has been one of the most powerful names in beauty, fashion, and social media. With hundreds of millions of followers, billion-dollar brands, and front-row seats at the biggest fashion shows in the world, she looked untouchable. Designers fought for her attention, magazines rushed to put her on their covers, and every outfit she posted online could sell out within minutes.
And I'm looking at it, and we've dressed Kylie before, so I just thought it was old stuff. Eventually, after getting so many DMs, I started looking into it and took a dive, and I was so shocked. Look at this.
But now, something has changed. Whispers started circulating in the fashion industry that Kylie wasn't getting the same invitations she once did. Runways she used to dominate suddenly seemed closed to her. Fashion insiders began hinting that some designers were quietly distancing themselves. Then came the bombshell, a lawsuit. Not just a small disagreement over style, but accusations that Kylie's fashion brand had copied designs from independent designers. Some of them claimed their work was lifted almost piece for piece and turned into products sold to millions.
Guys, am I tripping, or did Kylie Jenner just rip off my entire collection? I have been dwelling on this for days now. So my name's Jess, I own the brand Johansson, and I've had Johansson for 10 years now. And we launched a collection so similar to the collection she launched, but we launched ours 3 or 4 years ago, and it's been our signature range ever since.
And if that wasn't dramatic enough, rumors exploded that certain fashion events were banning Kylie from attending entirely. For someone who built her empire on image and influence, the fallout has been brutal. So what really happened behind the scenes? How did one of the most powerful women in fashion suddenly become the center of a controversy that could threaten her entire brand? And why are insiders saying this might be the biggest reputation crisis Kylie Jenner has ever faced? Because the truth behind this story is even messier than people think. To understand how things got this intense, you have to go back to the beginning of Kylie's rise.
So I reached out to their team, and they got back to me pretty quickly. And they said, we developed these designs through our team's hard work and innovation, which I was just if you look up the meaning of innovation, it means new idea. You guys are an inspiration.
Kylie Jenner didn't start her career in the fashion industry. She was introduced to the world as the youngest member of the Kardashian-Jenner family on the reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Has openly said that she's had various filler treatments, but now it's really starting to become visible on her face. In these recent photos of Kylie, you can clearly see a significant puffiness to her under eye. Now, this is not a normal sign of aging, especially for someone of Kylie's age.
I think it's overfilling with fillers. If you put too much filler here or any part of your cheeks, there's studies now that show that the lymphatics get blocked and your face just puffs out.
What you're mainly seeing in this picture is a malar mound. It's that puffiness right above that harsh line that kind of splits diagonally on her left cheek. Malar mounds are caused by a disruption in lymphatics. Your lymphatic vessels are vessels that carry extra fluid to help your body get rid of it. We have several lymphatic vessels in this area, and if they're disrupted in some sort of way, they don't drain fluid properly.
At first, she was just the quiet little sister in the background. While Kim Kardashian was building her fame and Kendall Jenner was stepping into modeling, Kylie was still figuring out who she was. But as she grew older, everything started to change. Social media became her playground. Kylie understood something before many other celebrities did. Attention on the internet could be turned into real business power. Every selfie, every makeup look, every hairstyle started going viral. Then came the move that would change her life forever. In 2015, Kylie launched Kylie Cosmetics, starting with the famous lip kits, and almost overnight, the internet exploded. The products sold out in minutes. Fans lined up online just to grab a chance at owning something with Kylie's name on it. Suddenly, the youngest Kardashian Jenner wasn't just a reality star anymore. She was a businesswoman. And as her wealth grew, so did her influence in fashion. Designers invited her to the most exclusive shows in Paris, Milan, and New York. She sat front row next to legends of the industry. Cameras followed her everywhere. Brands realized something important. When Kylie wore something, millions of young fans wanted it too.
They think, that attracts them, that they'd want to look like. I think,
politically correct.
No, that's just like how I feel though.
Okay,
I want politically correct. No, I'm just saying I want them to be happy.
She became a walking advertisement. And eventually, Kylie expanded beyond makeup. She launched fashion lines, clothing collections, and collaborations that promised to bring her personal style to the masses. On the outside, everything looked perfect. But behind the scenes, some people in the fashion world were starting to feel uneasy. Independent designers began whispering that Kylie's brands were releasing pieces that looked suspiciously similar to their own creations. At first, most of them stayed quiet. After all, going up against a billionaire celebrity with one of the most powerful families in entertainment wasn't exactly easy. But eventually, someone decided to speak up, and that's when the real drama began.
I have a daughter, too. I would be heartbroken if she wanted to get her body done at 19. And she's the most beautiful thing ever. I want to be like the best mom and best example for her, and I wish I could be her and do it all different.
The moment that truly shook Kylie's fashion reputation started with a video that quickly spread across social media. In the clip, a small independent designer held up side-by-side images of her original clothing designs next to pieces released by Kylie's brand.
I think it's overfilling with fillers. If you put too much filler here or any part of your cheeks, there's studies now that show that the lymphatics get blocked and your face just puffs.
The similarities were hard to ignore. Same cut, same twisted fabric style, even the same color palettes. The designer didn't hold back. She asked a question that millions of viewers immediately started repeating online. Did Kylie Jenner just steal my entire collection? At first, many people assumed it was just another internet controversy that would fade away after a few days. But this time, it didn't. More designers started coming forward. One after another, they shared screenshots, sketches, and past photos of their work, claiming that Kylie's fashion team had recreated their ideas without credit. Suddenly, the internet was flooded with comparisons. Side-by-side images started trending everywhere. Fashion bloggers began digging deeper. And then came the legal threat.
Jenner has openly said that she's had various filler treatments, but now it's really starting to become visible on her face. In these recent photos of Kylie, you can clearly see a significant puffiness to her under eye. Now, this is not a normal sign of aging, especially for someone of Kylie's.
One designer filed a lawsuit accusing Kylie's brand of copying designs and profiting from someone else's creativity. The lawsuit demanded millions in damages and accused the brand of damaging the reputation of independent creators. And that's when the situation really exploded, because lawsuits don't stay quiet. Once the story hit fashion media, insiders began revealing something even more shocking. Some high-end fashion events were allegedly reconsidering Kylie's invitations, not because she wasn't famous enough, but because designers were worried about the controversy surrounding her brand. The fashion world is extremely protective of originality. Creativity is everything in that industry. So when accusations of copying started gaining attention, it created an uncomfortable situation for brands that didn't want to be associated with the drama. According to insiders, a few fashion houses quietly removed Kylie from guest lists. Others simply stopped sending invitations.
And that's when people noticed something strange. Kylie Jenner, who used to be photographed at nearly every major runway event, suddenly wasn't there. Fans started asking questions. Where was Kylie during Paris Fashion Week? Why wasn't she sitting front row at certain shows where she had always been welcomed? The rumors grew louder. And behind closed doors, sources claim Kylie was deeply upset by the backlash, because for someone whose entire identity is tied to image and influence, being pushed out of fashion spaces hits differently. According to insiders, Kylie felt blindsided by how quickly things turned against her. Her team reportedly tried to respond to the accusations, saying the designs were developed through their own creative process. They insisted nothing had been intentionally copied, but the internet had already made up its mind. Online critics were relentless. People accused Kylie's brand of using its massive resources to overpower smaller designers who didn't have the same platform to defend themselves. Others argued that large celebrity brands often rely on trend research and inspiration, something common in fashion. But the debate only made the controversy grow bigger. And then something happened that made the situation even more emotional. Reports started circulating that Kylie had broken down privately over the backlash. For years, she had worked hard to transform herself from reality show teenager into a serious businesswoman. Now, suddenly, people were questioning her integrity. Fashion insiders say Kylie had always dreamed of being respected in that industry, not just as a celebrity sitting front row, but as someone whose brands and products mattered. But now, the same industry she wanted acceptance from seemed to be turning her back on her. Friends close to Kylie say the criticism hit harder than people realized, because behind the luxury lifestyle and massive fortune, Kylie has always struggled with public judgment. She grew up in front of cameras. Every decision she made became headline news. And when something goes wrong for someone that famous, the backlash doesn't just stay in the business world, it spreads everywhere. Memes began circulating online, mocking Kylie's fashion credibility. Some critics said celebrities shouldn't be running fashion brands at all. Others said independent designers deserve more protection from large celebrity companies. The conversation turned into something much bigger than just Kylie. It became a debate about power in the fashion industry. And right in the center of it all was Kylie Jenner trying to defend her brand while the internet watched every move. Sources say the stress of the situation forced Kylie to rethink how her fashion business operates. Her team reportedly began reviewing designs more carefully to avoid future accusations. But reputations in the fashion world can be fragile. Once doubts start spreading, they can be hard to erase. And for Kylie, the emotional impact has been intense. Imagine spending years building a brand, only to see people question whether your success was built on someone else's ideas. Imagine walking into rooms where people once celebrated you, and now feeling like everyone is whispering behind your back. That's the reality Kylie has reportedly been facing. Friends say she has been leaning heavily on her family during the controversy. The Kardashian Jenner clan has survived countless public scandals over the years, and they know how brutal public opinion can be. But this situation feels different.
Because fashion isn't just another business venture for Kylie, it's personal. She spent years trying to prove she belonged in that world, and now the very industry she admired is questioning her place in it. Some insiders believe Kylie will eventually recover from the controversy. After all, she still has millions of loyal fans who support everything she does. But others say the damage to her reputation in fashion circles could take time to repair. Trust in that industry is built slowly and lost quickly. And right now, Kylie Jenner finds herself standing in the middle of a storm she never expected. The truth is, fame can open doors, but it can also magnify every mistake.
Kylie Jenner built an empire by understanding the power of attention. She turned social media into a business machine that made her one of the most influential women of her generation. But the same spotlight that helped her rise is now exposing every controversy surrounding her brand. The fashion world is watching closely to see how she handles this moment. Will Kylie fight the accusations and rebuild her reputation? Will designers eventually welcome her back to the front row? Or will this scandal permanently change how the industry sees her? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the story of Kylie Jenner's fashion empire is far from over. And if there's one thing the Kardashian-Jenner family has proven again and again, it's that they always find a way to turn even their biggest scandals into their next chapter. So the real question isn't whether Kylie will survive this controversy.